Right. No. Be careful. Welcome to the Semanhyia Learning and Development Farm. It's home in the eastern region of Ghana, and today I want you to join me as we embark on a mission to answer a question that has been coming through a lot more often in these days. And if this is your first time, please, you're really in for a ride and a good treat, because we are going to teach you how to get this livestock agribusiness right. And we do that through education on all of our social media platforms, right here on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn. Yes, you'll find Farming in Africa there. And of course, we are huge advocates for innovative feed solutions and other modern solutions and technology that would help this industry to get it right. So please, don't go anywhere. If you haven't subscribed, by all means subscribe to this channel, and if already subscribed, go a step further, hit the notification button so you don't miss any content we bring your way. I am standing at the pen for our local breeds of goats. Yes, we get a lot of questions from people asking us, do we breed local goats at all at our farm? Because if you've been following us for a while, you know us to be heavy on the Kalahari Reds, the Boer goats, the Savannah, the Sanin, which is the dairy goat as well. Yes, we have all of these breeds right here at our farm, and I must say that we export to other West African countries, Liberia, Nigeria, Gambia, Senegal. Yes, we do. When we import from South Africa into Ghana, we export to other West African countries. So if you're interested in that, let me know. But why the interest in local goods? Anyway, it's always been there. Yes, because we even started the genesis of the whole Semanhyia farm. Of course, started with some local goats. We did some experiments to get the whole thing right. And of course, we are still doing it. But this pen is for local breeds of goats. Even though we talk a lot about the value you would get for money when you breed these exotic goats, if we are being honest, you and I know not every farmer can start his farm with the exotic breeds of goats, especially if you reside in West Africa. Why? Because number one, the cost is not for an average farmer. And that is why we are embarking on projects such as artificial insemination. Yes, we do that right here at our farm. We collect semen from the exotic ones, and there is a program we put these healthy local females on, and then we inseminate. And so right now we are in a period where we are observing to see the results of those we have inseminated. And believe you me, when we hit the end of this process, you will surely hear of it. That aside, we noticed that a lot of especially Ghanaian farmers who want to start their goat farm, because the cost obviously is something they have to take a step back and plan very well before they attempt, they start with the local ones. I must also say that if you are planning to start with the exotic breeds, please make sure you have the right knowledge to do it right, else you would lose your investments. That's I just had to throw that there. Now, most farmers just go to the markets, and I feel like it's a gamble. They look at the animals on display and say, okay, I think 1, 2, 3 I can start my goat farming with. It's a gamble, because what you see is not always what you get. What is the assurance that the animal you are purchasing from the market to go start your breeding with, number one, can even reproduce for you? Yes, some are not mothers. Those that can give birth to some don't even have good mothering instincts. Right here at our farm, we've had a goat deliver and it's run away from its own baby, so we had to bottle feed the kid. Yeah, it's a lot of things happen. And number 3, what is the assurance that the animal you are starting your breeding farm with is not diseased or has an infection? So this is from a breeder to another breeder. We as a company, Semanhyia Farms, decided, okay, how can we help the average farmer to be able to also source quality breeding stock to start his farm right? And so this pen is as a result of communities we have visited all around us, some from even outside the eastern region, that we have sourced these local breeds from. The West African Dwarf, we have the Sahelian as well, and when we bring them here to the farm, this is where I say we do the hard work for you. when we buy them, some of them are in a very poor state. I'll be honest with you. When we went to Bupe, you should see some of the very skinny animals being sold, because farmers who know what they are doing come to buy them, fatten them, and continue with their process. So we purchase these animals, bring them here at our farm, put them on a weight gain program. Number one, for those that have really lost weight. And then number two is that we quarantine them and monitor them for a while to make sure they are not diseased. If they are, we treat them. We have a treatment center here. We have trained farm officers right here at the farm who help in all of these. And number three is that we also introduce them to quality feed. An incident recently occurred here at our farm, and I must say usually we buy them pregnant because then it gives us the assurance that these animals can reproduce. We got a local goat, a West African Dwarf. It came pregnant, and I think close to its delivery stage, we lost it. So we're like, what could have happened? We dissected it, and guess what? It was going to give birth to 3 babies. That's not even the sad thing. The sad thing is the huge ball of plastics that were found inside the animal's belly. Obviously, it was competing with the babies, and yeah, there was too much going on. It lost the babies, and we lost the mother as well. Why would these animals on their own go eat plastics? Because we all know plastics are not degradable. It is because their body is screaming for certain minerals that they need, like iodine. And that is why, as a livestock farmer, you always need to have the salt lick right there in your pen for these precious animals. They sniff these plastics that once contained food, and then it tricks them into thinking, oh, this is exactly what I need, and they start eating it. And just like the sad story I shared with you, if you're a livestock farmer, please, by all means, try and feed your animals right. Feed their bodies with the right minerals, nutrients they need, so that they don't fall prey to some of these incidents. And so here, it's from one breeder to another breeder. You come here, and then you are assured that these animals you are choosing, number one, like I said, they've been fattened, they can reproduce, and number three, they've been quarantined and have been treated of any diseases they probably are carrying. And so this is to tell you out there that, especially our veterinary college students who wonder, how can I start my farm with all of these issues that exist? And of course, I don't even have the money to also start with the exotic breeds. It's good. Start by choosing quality or getting quality local breeds of goats right where you are. Fred has mentioned that sometimes instead of going into the market, enter the community, speak to the farmers themselves, okay, and purchase it and start your goat farm right from there. Get it right so that if you're able to move into the exotic breeds of goats, you wouldn't make some very grievous mistakes that would cost you. My name is Nadia, and let me know if there is something about this program you would want to seek clarification on in the comment section. That's where we can always engage together and also learn together. Thank you so much for staying tuned, and we shall come your way again with another video. It's bye-bye for now.